Few years in history were as transformative as 1492. In just 12 months, Spain saw the fall of the last Muslim kingdom, the expulsion of the Jews, and the discovery of the New World. These three events reshaped Spain's identity, turning it into a global superpower, but also left a legacy of conflict, migration, and conquest. But how did all of this happen in just 1 year? What were the consequences? And how did 1492 change the course of history forever? Let's dive into the events that define Spain's most crucial year. 1. The fall of Granada. The end of Al-Andalus, January 2, 1492, Castle Crosssword. For nearly 800 years, Muslims had ruled parts of Spain, creating a flourishing civilization in Al-Andalus. But by the late 15th century, Christian forces were advancing south, and only Granada, the last Muslim stronghold, remained. Led by King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella, the Catholic monarchs laid siege to Granada in 1491. On January 2, 1492, Emir Boabdil surrendered, marking the official end of Muslim rule in Spain. The victory was a major propaganda success, solidifying Spain as a united Christian kingdom. The fall of Granada completed the Reconquista, the centuries-long struggle to reclaim Spain from Muslim rule. However, Muslim and Jewish communities that had coexisted in Spain for centuries now faced new challenges. 2. The expulsion of the Jews, March 31, 1492, Star of David man walking. Just months after the conquest of Granada, Ferdinand and Isabella issued the Edict of Expulsion, ordering all Jews in Spain to either convert to Christianity or leave. Spain had one of the largest and most prosperous Jewish communities in Europe. The Catholic monarchs, influenced by religious intolerance and political motives, saw the Jews as a threat to their vision of a Christian Spain. Many Jews, known as conversos, had already converted to Christianity, but they were still persecuted by the Spanish Inquisition. Those who refused to convert, between 100,000 and 200,000 people, were forced to leave Spain, many settling in North Africa, Portugal, and the Ottoman Empire. This expulsion was a tragic loss for Spain, as the Jewish community had played a vital role in finance, medicine, and scholarship. Meanwhile, Spain was about to embark on a new chapter of exploration and conquest. 3. Columbus and the discovery of the New World, October 12, 1492, sailboat globe showing Americas. While Spain was reshaping itself internally, it was also looking outward. Christopher Columbus, an Italian navigator, had been trying to secure funding for an expedition to find a western route to Asia. After years of rejection, Ferdinand and Isabella finally agreed to sponsor him, hoping to expand Spain's wealth and influence. On August 3, 1492, Columbus set sail with 3 ships, the Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria. On October 12, 1492, he landed in the Bahamas, believing he had reached islands near Asia. Columbus's voyage changed the world forever. It marked the beginning of European colonization in the Americas. Spain would soon build a vast empire, becoming one of the most powerful nations on Earth. The arrival of Europeans in the Americas led to dramatic cultural and economic shifts, but also devastating consequences for indigenous civilizations. 4. The beginning of Spain's Golden Age trophy money bag. With Granada conquered, religious unity enforced, and new lands discovered, Spain entered its Golden Age. The Spanish Empire expanded rapidly, fueled by gold and silver from the Americas. Spain became a dominant military power in Europe, rivaled only by Portugal and later France and England. The wealth from the Americas helped fund art, architecture, and exploration, leading to the Spanish Renaissance. However, 1492 also brought long-term consequences. The expulsion of Jews and later Muslims weakened Spain's economy. The conquest of the Americas led to centuries of exploitation and conflict. Religious intolerance and the Spanish Inquisition grew stronger, suppressing intellectual freedom. 5. Why 1492 still matters today. Scroll. 1492 was more than just a year, it was a turning point that shaped modern Spain and the world. White heavy check mark unified Spain under Catholic rule. White heavy check mark expanded Spain's global influence through exploration. White heavy check mark set the stage for the Spanish Empire, one of the most powerful in history. Cross mark, but it also led to cultural loss, persecution, and centuries of conflict. Conclusion. A year that changed the world. Few years have reshaped history like 1492. It was a year of triumph, tragedy, and transformation, the moment when Spain rose to global dominance but also made choices that would shape its destiny for centuries. What do you think? Was 1492 a year of progress or a year of destruction? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more historical content.